We're in Module 9, Lesson 1. You can find this on page 274. This lesson is called Write Equations to Represent Situations. So we're going to need our reading skills on this one. Number 1, again we're on page 274. Let's look at our vocabulary. An equation is a mathematical sentence that shows that two expressions are equivalent. So if you look at the scale right here, you will see that this has a 2 and a 5, and this has a 7. So 2 plus 5 is 7, so that's why the scale is equal on both sides. Let's take a look at number 1. You can think of an equation as a balance scale that is level with equal weight on both sides. The scale shows two quantities that have equal weight, and I just kind of went over that for you. What does the left side of the scale shows? It shows a weight that is it shows 2 weights. Sorry, my H is bad. 2 eighths, 1, 2, and 1 that is 5. And then it's asking, then write a mathematical expression that we're using addition. So we're just going to use 2 plus 5. And that shows the left side. For the right side, B, what does the right side of the scale show? One weight, and that is 7. We're going to write an integer that represents the weight on the right side. The integer is 7. It's a positive 7 because it's just a 7. What equation does the scale represent? 2 plus 5 equals 7. If the 2-unit weight is removed, will the scale remain balanced? So if this 2 goes away right here, it will not, because one side will be 5 and one side will be 7, so the 7 side will be down lower, weighing more. The 7 would weigh more. Oops, went too far. Let's look at this next one. We're on number 2, which on the bottom side of page 274. If a scale is balanced, but a value is unknown, you can solve for the unknown value. What equation does the scale represent? So on this side, we have 4 plus 5 equals, on this side, we have 6 plus x. How can you solve for x? So I know 4 plus 5 equals 9. So we need to figure out 6 plus what equals 9. If I put a 3 in there, I will get the right answer. And that will balance the sides. Would other values of x keep the scale balanced? So if I put in a number other than 3, would that keep the scale balanced? No, it would not, because it would not equal 9. And we need to equal 9 because 4 plus 5 is 9. Okay, let's look at Step It Out. This is on page 275. Ben buys tickets for the outdoor skating rink as shown. So right over here you'll see 4 tickets to skate are $72. Each ticket costs the same amount. How much does one ticket cost? So let's look at A. What information do you know? I know that he bought 4 tickets. Ben spent $72. Okay, what do we need to find out? We need to find out the cost of one ticket. You can represent the cost of a ticket with the variable C. How are the unknown amount C and the amount Ben spent related? So the cost C times 4 equals 72. Let's look at D. Model the situation using an equation. Think about the different parts. Write the value or variable for each part of the model. So the number of tickets bought are 4. We don't know the cost per ticket, so we're going to put our variable C in. we're going to substitute values for C to find the solution. We're going to try C equals 20. So that means we're going to plug 20 in for C. So when C equals 20, the left side of the equation is, if we plug it in, we have 4 times 20. That is more than 72. So C equals 20 is not a solution for the equation. Okay, F says try other values for C, thinking about how close your result is to 72. What is the solution to the equation? What is the solution for the equation? How much does a ticket cost? So when C equals 18, 4 times C equals 72. So each ticket costs $18. And I found that. I took 72 and I divided it by 4 and I got 18. Okay, let's check out the check understanding. It's at the bottom of page 275. Let's look at number 1. There are 30 students in a class. Today, 26 students are present. Write and solve an equation to show how many students are absent. So I know there are 30 students there, so it's equal to 30. Well, 30 kids in class. There are 26 students there, plus A. I chose A for absent. You can choose S for student. It really does not matter. But that's it. We don't have to solve it. They just wanted that. For 2, 3, and 4, we're going to answer yes or no if the number they give us is a solution. X equals 4, so we're going to plug 4 in. 4 minus 8, is that equal to 12? No, it is not. A letter and a number next to each other means multiplication, so we're going to plug the 3 in for W. 12 times 3, does that equal 36? It does, so we're writing yes. And the number 4, this means division, so we're going to put 5 in for Y. 5 divided by 8, does that equal 40? No, it does not. Let's check your on your own questions. On your own on page 276. We'll do a couple of them and then the video will be over. Number 5 says the number of red marbles in a jar is 3 times the number of blue marbles. So 3 times means we're going to be multiplying, and the number we're going to use is 3. There are 27 red marbles and B blue marbles. Write an equation to represent the situation. So 3B equals 27. And that is it for number 5. Okay, let's look at number 6. Martha's daughter is a fourth of Martha's age. If Martha's daughter is 12 years old, how old is Martha? Write an equation. So we know the number is equal to 12. I'm going to use M for Martha. You could use A for age. 1/4 of Martha's age. So 1/4 with an M next to it. That means we're multiplying them. Okay, since we know that her daughter is a fourth of her age, and her daughter is 12, Martha is going to be 48 because a fourth times 48 is 12. Let's look at 7. Shannon exercises daily. Today he did 85 push-ups, which is 20 more than he usually does. So 20 more than means we're going to add. And our variable is P right here. So I have P plus 20 equals 85. And then they want us to solve it. So what plus 20 is 85? The answer is 65. So he normally does 65 push-ups. 8. Philip writes the following equation to show how many hours H he needs to work to earn $108 at $12 per hour. So H over 12 equals 108. Is he correct? No, he is not. Because he should be multiplying, not dividing. So he should have done 12H equals 108. And let's finish this up, and we're going to skip down to problem 10. So we have to figure out which one of these numbers makes the solution. 8 times what is 32? That would be 4. 42 minus what is 37? That is 5. 20 divided by 5 is 4. 3.5 times 4 is 2. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And 3 plus 13 equals 16. And we are done with this lesson.